Hey Stampers, today we're going to make this beautiful birthday card for a friend. And I'm using the stamp set Awesomely Artistic. And I'm also using the Thinlit set Detailed Dragonfly. And I just wanted to show you the detail that you get with this Thinlit set. It is just gorgeous. I think you can get a better idea. I did some white on black, so you can see there are so many ways you can use this. I think you'll really like that. Okay, so let's get started with our project here. I'm going to put this in front of me, and I'm going to start with a piece of white Whisper White cardstock, 5 by 2.5, and I'm going to start just a little sponging technique, and I'm going to start using mint macaron. And I'm just going to start sponging off the paper and then going on. And we'll just keep that sponging going, starting off the paper and then moving on. It just makes a nicer finish. So that's enough mint macaron. And then I'm going to go with Emerald Envy, which is one of the new in colors. We're going to add that. And you don't have to add it everywhere because you want some, detail or some, I don't know what word I'm looking for, just make it look more interesting. Okay, I like that. And now I'm going to add some Dapper Denim. Get that straightened out. Okay. Isn't that gorgeous, that effect? I just love that. Okay, starting off the page again. Okay, I like that look. You can keep going or do less, whatever you think looks better for you. And I'm going to take this little dragonfly from the set, and I'm going to stamp him up. I'm going to come in and I'm going to stamp off my page and then on the page, just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to bring in the big flower piece. And once again, I'm going to use the stamping off, stamping on technique. I just like how that looks. And this is so random. You do not have to do it any certain way. Just however you want it to go. And then I love this little fern, so I'm going to add the fern to it. Just come over on this side. There we go. I like that. And then to add a little bit more dimension to it, I'm going to bring in these grunge dots, but I'm going to do them full strength. And I said that as I stamped off, huh? Okay, I like that look. Now, next thing I'm going to do is take our fine tip glue pen. I'm going to make sure a little bit of it comes out before I start. Yeah, and I'm just going to do little, oh, you know what, I did want to do something else before I added this. I want to add Wink of Stella, and I don't think you're going to be able to get the full effect of this off the video. That didn't come off right. Okay, I hope so. Hope this comes out right this time. Oh, great. Maybe I won't be adding Wink of Stella. I'm sorry if I can't. There it is. Okay. So this, I don't know if you can see this shimmer that this is going to add to this, but you will if you use it and you make it. So I'm just going to brush that all over that stamped image here. Let's see. Can you see that at all? It's just very, very light, which is what I like about it. It's not too much. Just gives it a shimmer. Okay. So let me take that over here. Now I'm going to come back with my, I just want to make sure I just get drops out of there. So I'm just going to go in here and all over. I'm just going to add little dots. Alright, that's enough of that. And then I'm going to get a piece of paper, put this on it, And I'm going to sprinkle some silver glitter. You can just go all over it. I'm just going to pick it up. Flick that off and have glitter all over me. I'll have silver sparkles for days. Okay. It's a silver mess here, and I will deal with that a little bit later. Put that aside. Okay. And now I'm going to let this dry a little bit, and I'm going to do start the next process. And the next thing I'm going to do is take, in the sample card, I used an embossing folder called Seaside, but just to change things up a little bit, I wanted to see what this embossing folder would look like. And this one, I think it's called something Petals. So I'm going to use mint macaron in my brayer. I'm going to take my brayer, and on the side that says Stampin' Up, I'm just going to, in long, even strokes, oh, that was, okay, I'm just going to go over that. And don't worry about messing up your embossing folder, because I promise you, you run it under cold water, it comes right off. I'm going to put that in. Bring my embossing folder around. Move this plate out. This is called the Big Shot. So you have to have, it's like making a sandwich. So I have one clear plate, then I'm going to add my embossing folder, and now I'm going to add this plate. And they are a mess. They get like that, so don't panic. That's just how they look. Move this out of the way. You just have to run this through one time. Okay. And now when you take this out, you see how that looks? Isn't that gorgeous? And then let's get rid of that out of the way. And get this ready. I'm going to need some silver foil paper. And I'll get that a little bigger piece. There's a bigger piece over there. My daughter would be so helpful as to get that for me. And what I'm going to do now is run these dragonflies through here. And with this one, this is the sandwich. This is our magnetic platform. So that's your sandwich. And then you always have to add another layer. I'm going to run this through. And this, I highly recommend you run through several times, because this is very detailed, and you want to make sure that you get a nice cut so you don't have to do it again. Okay, I think that ought to do it. And here is this wonderful new tool. I am in love with this little thing. I'll show you this. This is a piece of foam and this brush, and you just take that straight from your Big Shot, lay it down on that piece of foam, and run this brush over all of that. And then, voila! Is that not beautiful? All that comes out for you. If you've ever done this before, you know how hard that is to get out if you don't have that brush. Okay, is that gorgeous or what? Okay, I'm going to lay that aside for now. And I have this part now. We can start making our card, except I see the ribbon on this card. I didn't have this color ribbon, so what I did have was white. And what they have in the catalog now is a mint macaron, which is the color I'm using. So what I suggest is, if you want to make that card, you get the mint macaron ribbon, and then you do what I'm doing. I'm putting on gloves, because if I don't, my fingers are going to be all different colors. So I want this ribbon. I already ran it through the mint macaron, and now I'm just going to run it through the other two colors that I'm using. You see why I'm using gloves? Okay, now I'm going to add some Emerald Envy. And you see how that makes that? So you really don't, you know, you can do any colors you want. And it goes perfectly with my card. Alright, there's that. And now I can take these gloves off and not have that mess on my fingers. Wonderful. I'll let that dry for a second. Okay, now we'll build our card. So I have a piece of Emerald Envy cardstock, cut 8.5 by 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4. And then I have a piece of mint macaron, cut at 5 1/4 by 4. And I'm going to add the mint macaron. And I'm using Fast Fuse. I have a love-hate relationship with this adhesive, but lately I love it. Oh no, I don't want to glue that down yet. Sorry about that. So I'm going to add this to this. Let's see. Once it sticks, it sticks. So I'm going to hold that up and try to get that on there evenly. Very good. And now I'm going to add this little piece. The trick to using Fast Fuse is to do that little catch at the end. Okay. So I'm going to add this right here. And once that glue dries, you can go over this and get the rest of the glitter off. And can we pick up? Okay. Sorry, we're back. So now I'm going to add some more glue to this because I really messed it up. And I'm going to bring my ribbon around. Let's see, I think I can do it from there. Okay. I'm going to add this to my card front. Find my ribbon. These came out a little larger than I would have liked, but it's okay. You know, you always think, oh no, I messed it up, but you don't ever think that. They always turn out beautiful. And it's your little work of art, so don't worry about the mistakes. And we all make them. Okay. Let's see. Make that bow a little smaller. There we go. Trim that up. Cut that a little angle. Okay. And now I'm going to make my friend sign. And I'm going to use mint macaron for this. Alright. And these are wood-mounted stamp sets, and I like wood-mounted stamp sets, but the thing about that is you have to use a Stampin'-A-Jig. So what I did, I stamped friend by putting my Stampin'-A-Jig like so and stamping it. So now I have this sheet. I'm going to put friend exactly where I want it. I'm going to ink up my stamp. I'm going to put my Stampin'-A-Jig right there, move this away, line that up. Voila, I have friend. And there is a die cut for this, but I don't have it, so I'm going to like what we call fussy cut this out. But it's really not difficult because it doesn't have a bunch of hard places to cut. You're basically cutting straight lines. It just takes a second. Okay. And now I'm going to pop up friend with some Stampin' Dimensionals. Let's see. I tell you, your fingers do get a little messy when you're making this card, but that's okay. I'm going to put friend right here. And then we're going to add this beautiful little piece that I cut this out on the Big Shot. And now I'm going to glue it with the combo, our multi-purpose glue, which I love this stuff. Just dab that a little bit around. Right. I got a lot of glue on them, but that's okay. Look what that silver foil just pops that card right out, doesn't it? Just gorgeous. And I have some glue on there, but I'll just wipe that off and that'll be okay. All right, and that completes our card. Now, if you want to do an inside to your card, you certainly can. Just, you know, get a piece of cardstock that is cut at 5 1/4 by 4, and it fits in here beautifully, just like that. But for today, that is our card, and thanks for stopping by. And don't forget, in the month of March, if you order $50 worth of products from our occasion or our annual catalog, you get to choose a free item from the celebration catalog. And there are so many things to choose from. It's paper and stamp sets, just beautiful. And lastly, but not least, I want to just leave you with all of the products I used today on this project. And a lot of them are things that you're going to want to have in your arsenal anyway. So thanks for stopping by and joining me. Have a great day.